What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 5 as Germany. We continue in our battle with America, and I've realised it's quite funny because it's turn 394. We do a lot of TSL AI only sort of games on this channel, or me playing in TSL games. These two civs have some pretty dreadful records in those games, so I don't know if we've ever seen them both alive at turn 394 in the history of this channel before. So it's just an interesting thought that dawned on me, because I was thinking, you know, the Panzers are performing pretty well, but we've never really seen them in much use on this channel because, you know, they're just normally not around at this point in the game. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know, it may not mean much, but I just thought it was kind of funny to note that. So it's interesting. These planes definitely need to heal, so let's not do anything crazy there. It does look like the US has like no boats, so they don't have any coastal cities, so that does limit them. They do have a B-17 over there, again another unit we very rarely see, just because they're not around that long normally. So it is kind of interesting. You heal. I don't even know how you're so low in the first place, but hopefully you'll survive that. Heal up, heal up. They might be using planes against us now. They do have a B-17 now in Philadelphia, which is not great because that means a lot of our units will be vulnerable, but I guess we're dishing out the same damage to them. So those anti-air guns are still pretty scary. We get away with it there, that's fine. I was a bit worried about doing that, but we were okay. Yeah, like this artillery, I'm guessing maybe was bombarded by a B-17, and now I have to put it swap with this anti-air gun or it's gonna struggle. There we go. Why it wouldn't let me swap with the infantry? That was weird. Hopefully the anti-air gun is still effective from there, and then this artillery can begin to pound them a little bit from the sky, and these ones can all swing through as well. Although, yeah, like I said, some of these units might be vulnerable if the US does produce or send over a lot of those B-17s. 16-term Manhattan project, it will take 11 in Berlin, so we will hold off on that. The Pentagon is an option there, but let's get the military academy in Munich. My Essen to London trade route. Oh, these guys plundered my trade route. Okay, well, that sucks. Economically, we lose the scout. I saw that coming. I did see it. It was stood here when we were on the other side of the US, not the place to be. And the paratrooper had like 1 health, so the idea that they would bomb that, pretty smart in general. Wouldn't say much about that. Right, let's keep chipping away at their anti-air. Okay, that's a problem. Please be able to move more than that, please. No, okay, that's worrying. He's probably dead unless we can somehow kill you. I'm gonna push some of this artillery forward, but yeah, some of our units that get injured are gonna be up for a rough time. I think that's kind of the story of the next few turns. Sadly, anyone who's sort of even slightly low on health may have a bit of a rough time. I'm going to push some of these units up here though. If I can get a few of these artilleries to sort of go through and up the road, they can then set up a bit of a bombardment position. But yeah, this could get pretty messy with both of us losing a lot of units to the enemy planes. But we do have a lot of anti-air, and as we saw, my experience was that anything going near anti-air died. So maybe we have, as long as we keep them in the right positions, we should be okay. But I say that, we lose a frigate and a panzer. Also, I know, so they both just renewed the defensive pact, but was it, oh Sydney, you PG channel backstabbers, we've been friends this whole time and you're going to kind of do that to me. Yeah, that's a bit, I don't know, the frigate, I guess it was pretty low, but yeah, they're clearly using their B-17s pretty effectively. But here we go, we're going to have to fight back with some artillery fire. If we can remove their anti-air, that would be lovely. I actually have 2 sets of panzers here, so it's not as bad as I thought. There we go, let's try and do everything we can. Can't get over there to deal with this unit. Would be nice, get rid of an anti-air gun. Fighter, go deal with that unit, nice. I mean, the ultimate answer is we just, if we can clear the anti-air, we could just aggressively pursue going after the city of Philadelphia. Might work. Can I air sweep there? No. He doesn't show you the red line, unless I'm just being silly. If I do the airstrike, yeah, so it's one away. Okay, I'm going to move these planes into Berlin now. I actually think Berlin is safe now. It's not ideal, but it's certainly not. It's not a risk like it was when I fought. Like I fought when we started. So we'll move everyone over there. I'm going to swing a lot of these units up north because I think they're fairly safe now. Relative to what they were maybe before. You come protect that way again. Swing this anti-air round to protect some more units. There we go. This artillery could probably swing up to here and then prepare. You can you go one further? Oh, perfect. Now we just got a row of them. Again, not ideal, but could be really nice. And a lot of these machine guns probably shouldn't have gone there, but never mind. We'll send 2 in. They can both take the hit. Get the Manhattan Project, and we'll put the US on notice once that's completed. But yeah, I think an all-out assault on Philadelphia might be the answer, or we are going to be trading unit for unit the whole time. Obviously, if we could kill their planes in that attack, that would be... In fact, this Panzer could do it. So if I can unleash something absolutely brutal this turn, the anti-air is still alive, which is annoying. Oh, I was hoping that would be it. Job done. It's not quite there. That anti-air is also alive. I didn't even realise that was still there. Okay, Panzer, kill that one. Retreat to the same spot. Okay, actually push down there. Now we have that one trapped. Okay, good. Now we can hit the city with the artillery, and we can weaken some of their neighbouring stuff. Okay, this could actually work out. This could work well. Oh, and there's a new Panzer here. That makes things very interesting if we... Okay, let's not swing too close. They're right there. Okay, now let's see what we can do with this. Fighter. Air sweep. No resistance, it says. None of my planes are going to die then? He hopes. Here we go. I mean, the thing is, if I hit them too hard, they will move the plane. So I'm not going to take it this turn. What we want to do is put these Panzers in positions where it's feasible for them to do it next turn. That's what we need to be doing. You push up. Heal. Okay, back up and heal. Again, these were attacked by planes. They might get attacked again. I can't do much about it. They have very good range. There's nothing I can really do there other than swarm them and hope that we can sort of catch them out with their air force. Yeah, they went after another artillery. That's fine. Spain and Persia against the US. Okay, well that is useful to say the least. Persia in particular is very useful because we obviously have the US army very much held up. But here we go. This is it. We do need to clear a path. So that's first step. Try and use this artillery from deep to clear a bit of a path. There we go. Job done. This Panzer can now attack the city. They kept one plane behind. A little disappointing. Would have liked both, but I'll take that, and let's get rid of that cavalry while we're here, because we are going to still have to clear quite a few units here. This isn't a case of easy... Okay, you probably shouldn't go, and you shouldn't, but you should. And then, of course, we have these 3 planes that have been held back in reserve, not doing anything recently, ready to just unleash. Right, here we go. So with this one, we have a clear run at the city, so that's perfect. Now I have to take it this turn, because if I don't, they will sort of just... They'll just move on. That... Oh, you can't quite kill that anti-air gun. That's annoying, but this infantry surrounded. I'm going to have to swarm forward with some other units to ensure that they are less likely to retake the city imminently or immediately. That would be a real kick in the teeth if they were to do that. But here we go. Philadelphia falls. Now, yes, okay, that could be problematic. Maybe leave. But we do kill a plane in the process, which is what we wanted to do. That limits their air power that little bit more, and this guy could actually come along and kill that cavalry, which is useful. No, don't go there. Highest gold safe route to London. Well, London's not really a safe route, but by land I would say it's safer than the one we were doing. And then you just keep pummeling that privateer. Okay, good, good, good. I'm happy with this. This is good. We now have also a ton of oil. Most of it's from the UK that I just never even noticed we'd gained access to, but I think we just gained even more here with Philadelphia. Another 9. There's 9 in England, and I'm guessing another 9 somewhere else we've picked up along the way. I didn't even notice that, so we are going to invest that. I mean, look, I'm going to lose this city, I would imagine, next turn, so it doesn't matter. Pick whatever, but if I can get one turn caravan out... Oh, it's not Philadelphia. Okay, never mind. Wherever that is, though, we probably do need a caravan, so it's not a disaster. Wherever that was, yeah, Philadelphia goes. A worker was captured near Washington. I have no idea what worker was over here. I'm going to ignore that. We're 5 techs behind. My hope of winning definitely fading. My only real chance is we can sort of match them for production at tech level 80, but I need to check their space race progress. I haven't been looking at it. It's minimal. It's only the first step, but it's still ahead of us for sure. Right, okay, this time we should do a lot more. Okay, you can't hit anything, but yeah, they have less planes fighting back. It looks like the other plane is occupied dealing with Persia. So the problem is, if they keep all this artillery, they're going to continue to just absolutely wreck us. What I want to do is I want to use this to get rid of that infantry unit. That's a good kill. That was useful. These machine guns keep coming forward. This panzer, go get rid of that guy, and then yeah, back up. That's perfect. Okay, bombers, be brave. It's all clear. Boom. Okay, so this should wipe the city back down to nothing again. This fighter could probably get rid of one of those artilleries, then heal. Then the bombers can go in again. You do not want to go anywhere. This artillery can push up. Keep pushing around. Okay, I like this. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful. Killing that one. I think you could kill that one. That's ideal. Lovely. And then if this one does the job, perfecto. And again can back out and heal. This time, I think we're going to keep it. And I still have some bombers to have a go at this artillery on the coast. We can actually... Oh, it's risky to attack an anti-air, but it is very low. And we survived. Phew. It was a risky one, but that went well. Remove that threat, and then this plane needs to heal anyway. This time, then, we may have a better chance of keeping hold of Philadelphia, which is what we wanted. And I'm going to build caravans wherever this is, because I want to get my economy back on track. Regardless, you know, we can't be held up. Gold and spices. I don't need coal, but I'll give you a discount and make it 12. That's perfect. Thank you, Arabia. Keep funding what we need. Keep funding our efforts. We take a lot of damage, but Persia did just grab a city off of them. So that's... Yeah, that is... The US is putting a lot more effort in down here. At least in the air. Kathmandu... Where was that city? Oh, they freed it, but it's there. So that means Persia's army is not too far away from Boston either in this hecticness. And now we have the city bombardment on our side. We can use that effectively there. These artilleries can weaken that artillery, and our infantry can push in to get the job done. This is good. This is looking really strong now as we swarm forward. I'm not sure that was the best idea, but let's keep attacking. And then back up and heal. You definitely need to heal. And now Washington is next on the chopping block. Oh no, New York, sorry. Washington, a bit further away. But we will continue our march on. It doesn't seem like there's much in between us and them now. I am going to heal the planes and probably consider moving them into Philadelphia as soon as possible. The ones in Berlin may have the range. Yeah, they can reach New York. Let's get rid of that machine gun. Or not get rid of it, but get close, and then the other one can wrap it up. You just chip away at that one. Again, every unit we just do a little bit of chipping away at is more likely to sort of back off next time around. Yeah, we seem to have this going well. And now I'm going to churn out bombers and fighters like never before, and panzers, and just build that our strategy onto panzers, bombers and fighters, and continue to push. But yeah, added more oil. Should hold on to that now. Denmark does lose their capital. That is not good. I did not know that was going on. But yeah, Babylon killing our ally. I mean, they didn't defend me, and I have not defended them. So that was a weird defensive pact. Oh no, they attacked Babylon while I was at war with them. That's why. They just never backed out. Okay, let's continue. Get another panzer. These tactics seem to be working, at least, of being fast and aggressive. There we go. That pushed forward. You're safe there, aren't you? And yeah, we'll just swing in more units. Just take control of the territory, even if we can't, you know, even if it's not massive. Just grab getting these tiles. Don't give them any little cracks to slip through. I'm going to just let all these planes heal up so that they're ready. And then we'll send some trade routes to Babylon or Persia to solidify our economy. That is an anti-air weapon. We do not... Oh, okay, you're going to die if I leave you there, aren't you? So let's move you away. Yeah, we'll try and get it, but let's not rush it. Could do with some aluminium, so I'm going to go try steal that away, much to the annoyance, I'm sure, of the person. The Babylonians got there in the end. Is there any antiquity sites around? Can't see one. It's fine. Okay, next turn. Well, that seemed like a good turn. All round military manpower. I mean, look at this. This is the historical ranking. The US overtook us a while ago. We have climbed back into third though. Behind. We're not doing that great. And there we are, military. Certainly not great. But it looks like we're using ours more effectively. Spain now has a bigger army than us. And Babylon definitely outnumbering us, which is a concern at the least. Okay, we have our air force ready to... Are we ready for the next stage? Like, it's only 68 defense. If every plane is ready to go, then I think we could start. I could risk pushing something nice and close. Yes, what I do need to do is move these closer, so it'll be next turn. But move these into Philadelphia. They'll be ready to do the damage. Bring this artillery forward. I'm going to swing these guys further north, just to get Washington in sights, maybe paranoid them a little bit, you know, get a bit annoying, get a bit awkward with the positions. This Panzer could one turn drive to New York, so that's set then. And then let's get some of these artilleries in range. Oh, there you go, just chip away at that paratrooper, stuff like that. Really good. Ideally we need to clear that anti-air, but that is taking its time. If I push this machine gun and shoot, it could do the job, but it'll probably die. There's 3 anti-airs here actually. Jeez. Yeah, let's swing towards them with some of these other weapons. We are going to have to lose some. I am aware of that, but we need to clear that. We can't be running our planes directly into that, or it will be an unprecedented disaster. Delegates, banning of pearls and Catholicism. I am not, so I probably just don't want Babylon to get their thing passed, whatever it is. Pearls we don't have, but at the same time I'm not necessarily... We might get some. Yes, so we lost 2 of those units. I thought that was going to happen, but we need to sort of make a dent in these anti-air weapons. So that's fine. Here we go. Swing across. There you go. That one's very nearly dead, to a point that I am brave enough to use the fighter or something against it. And it, yeah, so the fighter survived that. It took a heavy amount of damage, but it did survive. And now this machine gun can chip away at that guy. And yet the artilleries can probably finish that paratrooper off. Yeah, perfect. That's weakened their defense more. This Panzer could also swing around. I don't want to put it here because it'll get bombarded, but we can bring it a bit closer. There we go. This is going so well, which means Babylon is probably preparing their war plan against me right now. Right, there is New York. There is an anti-air gun in the city, which is always a bit nerve-wracking. Air sweep. Did you survive that? It didn't seem like anything bad happened. That plane survived, which means the rest should be good and cleared for long. If we can kill 2 B-17s in one turn, yeah, in one turn, that's a big chunk of the US's air defense. Yes, we can. And let's get rid of that artillery while we're at it. This Panzer can push in. I want to attack. I don't know why it keeps telling me that. I need to click the button to not see it next time. Let's puppet the city of New York. This Panzer can now move forward a little more safely. Citadel there. Provoke a war. I'm sorry, Babylon. I'm not trying to provoke a war just yet anyway. And we just keep swinging towards Washington. If we can isolate Washington at the top, that would be a killer blow actually, I think. But there we go. So far, so good. I'm liking the look of this. Now when I press this button, hopefully we don't lose it back. He will now give me Boston. I'm going to refuse, but that is tempting. It would come at the cost of... Oh, they have 5 planes in Boston. They're all triplanes, so it's not huge, but taking those would be nice. More production or more... I'm just going to take more of everything. That seems like a good balanced strategy. You've got an upgrade. Lovely. Okay, yeah, I mean, where do we push now? Boston, Washington. I'm not worried about this stuff. I think if we can get both of these cities, then we're looking good. Then we've got an empire that can kind of rival what is going on down here. Maybe we could have done with London. But then at that point, I feel like we can give them a run for their money. In Babylon, they still outproduce us almost 2-1, so we'll have to be tactically flawless and figure it out. I mean, maybe it might come down to striking first with a nuke or something. That might be the answer, which we haven't actually... Oh, yeah, we haven't been able to build for 2 more turns. But it is an option. I was building a battleship here. I don't know why it stopped. Don't know what happened there. Whatever. But yeah, that will be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.